With a plus 10 in the mix, the shortest turn we're looking at is 11 moves. Oh my!
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park. Now, while I relocate my services, please enjoy the park's many attractions.
And that's their first golden brick.
You always remember your first, Ted.
I'll just have to take your word for that. I've yet to acquire one legitimately.
Feel free to come back here once you have enough studs.
They definitely want to think carefully about their options here.
It's a build space. For this one, I'd choose Royal Ramparts. It's like a Renaissance fair, but good.
For me, it has to be Candy Corner. I can already taste the fun.
A trip along those ramparts is gonna be bad news for one unsuspecting player.
Especially if they were planning on holding on to all their golden bricks.
Or perhaps the allure of maybe getting a free golden brick isn't that strong?
I guess the lure of maybe getting a free golden brick wasn't enough.
And here's the final contestant for this round.
Okay, these might be of use.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a... Oh,
My bricks are a little too rich for you, hmm? Never mind. Enjoy the park.
Oh no, it's a loose stud space.
those things will sap your studs as soon as look at you.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing.
The selection has been made.
This is Crackin' Up, the game of twirling tentacles and tight timing.
Leap over the slimy appendages as they spin ever faster.
Or face a mighty whack in the briny depths. Took them out, and not in the flowers in a movie sense. The remaining players are determined not to suffer the same fate as their... Well,
let's release the Kraken from its current duties and go check out the results.
And player 4 is our winner.
Ah, their first win. I remember mine so clearly. Or at least I will do once it happens. How will this round pan out, I wonder?
Do they really think they can make it? Well, I guess there are plenty of other golden bricks in the park. Hey, you can't go wrong with that one, my friend. That's a small loss. They can make it up in the next minigame.
Oh, that power-up looks so lonely.
You'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller. It might be worth them looking ahead before they...
Oh, but they're missing all the fun bits.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
Nicely done, Player 3.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick. They're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there.
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
Although taking another trip around the park means more opportunities for free golden bricks. And now it's Player 1's turn. Do they take a risk, or do they take the safe path? Assuming there is a safe path. Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
I hope their aim is true, because in Ballista Bullseye, they've got to time this right twice.
Stop the line sweeping across the targets, and where they cross, that's your prize.
It's a lucky space, where the worst thing that can happen is still great.
This round could make or break some of our competitors.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it.
That's about as definitive a result as you could ask for. Are you ready for a full-throttle ride-by-seat-of-your-pants dirt bike scramble?
Players compete to race as far as they can, as fast as they can.
All without landing on their head or getting left behind. It's time for Dirt Bike Dash.
Three, two, one, go!
The lights are green. Go, go, go! Amazing work, Player 2!
Such a display of expertise. They barely put a foot wrong.
If they could apply this level of ability to every other game too, they'd be unstoppable.
Player 3!
And we have lost our first racer.
They just weren't fast enough, I'm afraid. You gotta keep up with the other riders in this round.
Even if it means crashing, because at least that way you'll be eliminated slightly further ahead.
Player 1!
And another racer is out of the competition.
And that is not how you park a dirt bike correctly.
It isn't? Well, no wonder I never get my deposit back.
The race is over, so hit those kickstands.
And then hit the results area.
Incredible scenes from Player 4.
They're playing at a level of skill which frankly makes me suspicious that they're secretly robots. Or openly robots, and I just haven't noticed.
And Player 2 takes the top spot.
It's good to see such an improvement in their form.
I agree. I was beginning to worry they'd fallen asleep. Going first isn't always a guarantee of success, especially in this game.
Ooh, do they choose the only power-up they can use or the only power-up they can use?
You You've got to be sure you pick the right time to use a power. Use it at the wrong time, and it can be worse than not using it at all. With that said, get a move on!
Why don't you feast your eyes on these bargains? I thought you'd pick that one. It's my favorite, too.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
I mean, congratulations and all, but this early in the game, it basically doesn't mean anything.
Way to make them feel special, Paige. I know which way I'd go, so they should probably choose the opposite.
It's a build space, and I'm hoping they choose the haunted house, assuming they can handle the scares.
Or will they swap the thrills and chills for thrills and spills by choosing Extreme Land? Free power-up space! Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won. Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today? Next to play, it's Player 1.
A trip along those ramparts is gonna be bad news for one unsuspecting player.
Especially if they were planning on holding on to all their golden bricks.
That said, if they ignore the chance of a free golden brick, they can definitely buy one from Mr. Gold. It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on BrickPay.
Ooh, it's round 7.
We're halfway there, folks. It's escalation time.
And that means higher losses on these spaces.
Better rewards on these spaces.
And more studs for each of the mini games.
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
What a bold and uncompromising choice. It's the game that drives players around the bend.
Keep away from the bear and on the track, and you'll score points every time you move to the next section.
But don't be tempted to drive backwards, because the only person you'll make things hard for is yourself.
So buckle up, grab that steering wheel, and get ready for Dizzy Driftin'. The good thing about cactus cars is that they need very little juice to keep them going.
Player 2?
And that little aerial detour is going to cost them a few seconds. Oh, Player 2! What a catastrophe!
I'm beginning to wonder if we shouldn't have put up safety fences around the edge of the track.
That would completely undermine the point of the whole round.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh no! Player 2! And off the track they go again.
Quick question. Do you think they know which vehicle they're controlling?
Do you?
Good point. Well made. Good work, Player 3.
They are handling those corners like a pro.
Well, someone wave a checkered flag because it's time for the results.
And our winner is player 3.
Ah, but bad luck to player 2, huh?
Second time in last place. They need to pull something special out of the bag next time.
Or they could cheat. That's another viable option.
First to move is player 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. What do we appreciate? High roller! High roller! Although it doesn't actually feature a 5. Sorry about that.
This could be a tidy pile of studs for them.
Player 4 getting to move now.
Goodness me, they've rolled the same number again.
Ooh, now what will this player do?
And that is that.
And there's one more player left.
Gotta pick a number sometime.
Time to flip a coin and pick a power-up.
And it's goodbye to anything less than a... Well, could they be up? They're going brickward. That does not look like an easy jump, Ted.
And they will not be feeling stoked about that.
Oh, well, there's always next time.
If you want to speed past the competition, you'll need a power-up.
Uh-oh, they've got their hands on one of our new Path Flip power-ups. Fill the good people in, Ted.
Gladly, Paige. Players can use a path flip to reverse direction of an entire corner of the park.
It's time to vote for the next minigame. There's our results.
It's the game where faces don't just ring a bell, they score you points.
Find the hidden pairs of faces before your opponents have a chance.
And hurry up, because in turning heads, we don't take turns.
Three, two, one, go!
Ha! That's weird. That looks just like my face.
That's because it is your face, Ted.
What? They stole my face? Is my head blank now? Someone get me a mirror.
It's just a copy, Ted.
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
half the heads have been matched up, but things are just gonna get faster from here on out.
And with the last pair found, it's game over.
Let's turn heads into points over in the results.
By the way, if you want to play this game at home, all you'll need is 20 sets of identical twins.
Well, that seems doable. First to move this round. They won the minigame, but will their luck hold out?
So who will they be paying a flying visit to today?
Woof, this is gonna sting physically and financially.
Like finding a wasp in your wallet.
You gotta time this one just right. That should help them buy something useful. Here comes our next contestant.
Now the hard part, choosing which one to use.
Someone tell the next show on this channel that we might overrun.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
Although taking another trip around the park means more opportunities for free golden bricks.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
Well, this decision shouldn't be too tricky.
A +5 for when you absolutely positively don't want to roll a 1.
Turn down these offers, and you'll be the one stuck in the dark ages.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
Junctions are always a big decision. A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
Nice job, player 4.
Getting hold of a golden brick at last must be quite a relief for them.
They've still got an uphill struggle in front of them if they want to get to the head of the pack, though. Which is why, if I were them, I'd simply say that it's opposite day and declare myself the winner. Well, they've got to pick one of these options.
Don't worry, there's almost nothing historically accurate or educational in here.
Not even the dragon?
Here's round 9.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted. It's very tall race, the high altitude, low speed, and even lower number of wheels distance competition.
Each player must wobble their way along the track while desperately trying to stay upright.
So who will get the furthest and who will fall the flattest? Let's find out.
For any of our contestants who've yet to get the hang of controlling their unicycle, we have some advice.
That's right. The trick is to start by moving backwards a little bit to tilt forwards. But before you fall flat on your face, start moving to the right and try to keep your balance.
Oh, okay. I thought the official advice was hang on to the person in the next lane for dear life, but yours was way more useful.
Just 10 seconds left to fall over a bunch more.
Ouch! Player 3!
They almost both. Time is up, so you fall down. The race is over.
And now that everyone's having a nice lie down, let's go to the results.
And player 1 is our winner.
Not such good news for player 2, though, Paige.
That's another last place finish, but I just know they're going to turn it around soon.
What the? There are 2 thieves? Or am I suffering from yet another concussion?
Nope, there's 2, Ted, and they're ready to mix up some mayhem.
There's our first player, but will moving first give them an advantage?
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
Remember, you can only hold 3 power-ups, so quit hoarding them.
They're off up the ramparts and on their way to the catapult.
You can never have enough free studs.
Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
Could they be considering going for...
Oh, they want that brick.
This is where we see if they're a natural-born boarder.
Ooh, I hope they were wearing shin pads.
I just know they'll do it next time, though. Don't lose those studs to another player.
There's just one more contestant to go.
The tension is unbearable.
So, which will they pick, I wonder?
I don't quite know why they flipped that area in particular. Hopefully we'll find out. Now that I'm here, the real fun can begin, eh? Stunts, huh? Easy.
Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Round 10.
It's mini-game voting time, people. Which would you choose, Ted?
Is there one which requires superhuman dexterity?
As it happens, there is.
Anything but that, then.
Get ready to test your powers of recall as we enter a magical kingdom.
Can our 4 froggy-formed fellows make their way across the tricksy lily pond?
Doubtful, because while this might be a fairy tale, they won't all get to live happily ever after.
Go! Go!
Oh, and you better be quick before those lily pads sink.
On the bright side, that's a route that anyone should be able to remember.
But if you can't, then don't feel bad, as there's gotta be like 3 different ways across.
I think it's closer to 16.
Well, that can't be true. I am so glad that fairy agreed to work for us.
You'd never know she was originally a different type of fairy. Well, except when the contestants get turned back into people and they're missing a bunch of their teeth.
Go! Go!
Player 4!
And that lily pad is not the right lily pad.
I'm kind of surprised any of them can support the weight of those frogs.
Shush now, let's not pick holes in the premise.
Go!
This is one of those games that's a lot easier if you have a photographic memory.
I used to have a photographic memory, you know.
Really?
Yep, player 2!
Go!
And that was happily ever after.
But which of our players is the hoppiest?
Congratulations, Player 1. You are our winner.
In less good news, how about player 2, huh?
It's another bottom half result for them, which is exactly what they need to lull the other players into a false sense of security before striking when they least expect it.
Which ideally will be before the end of the game. Oh dear, the unlucky space, where players try to choose the least worst option. You know, like when you have to taste test cat food to get the right one. And here's our next player.
The only extreme thing here are my extremely reasonable prices.
I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
Wow, that's a lot of option to choose from.
Wait, they're skipping the attractions?
Now, how about we make your day out at the park even more special?
Someone has expensive tastes. No problem.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation. Except for the person who lost the brick.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
This late in the game, that could be the move which clinches the whole shebang. Time to check the map and see where you might end up, I'd say.
I wish I was down there in the park with them. Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
They've chosen Extreme Land, and its paths are now completely back to front.
I'm pretty sure they've thrown a wrench into their rivals' plans with that little move.
Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
It's round 11, folks.
With 2 rounds left, even if you can't win, you can still make someone else lose.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice. These players sure know what they want, huh? It's the game where it doesn't matter if you sink or swim, just as long as you grab those points while you do it.
So while our fishy friends float back and forth,
You'll have to time those button taps to flap those fins.
because this, folks, is Flouncing Fishies. Three, two, one, go!
Here's hoping that none of our players flounder during this round.
They shouldn't do. They all look pretty fantastic to me.
Even so, they might pull a muscle.
We're at the halfway mark, and player 1 is currently sitting pretty at the top of the scores.
What a round! I don't know about you, but I'm hooked.
Only 10 seconds to go, and player 1 is still in the lead.
And that's the end.
But which player scaled the heights of first place? Let's find out.
So, which was your favorite fish in that round?
Not sure. I'd have to mull it over. First to play this round, it's player 1.
A trip along those ramparts is gonna be bad news for one unsuspecting player.
Especially if they were planning on holding on to all their golden bricks.
Or perhaps the allure of maybe getting a free golden brick isn't that strong? And that's their last move. Some of these free stud spaces, they have a little extra secret, too. What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
Ooh, they've reached the catapult. Ooh, boy, someone's about to make a sizable donation to their rival.
And get a sizable bump on the head into the bargain.
I bet everyone's got stacks of stuff to steal by now, haven't they? I guess this is the big one. I like it.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
It's just that some of those bricks are tarnished. Tarnished by the terrible sins committed to acquire them.
But the key takeaway is that they still count just fine.
This is so exciting! We really don't know who'll win this game at the moment.
Although we do have a fairly good idea of who won't. That should help them buy something useful.
And our final player of this round is player 3.
If you want to speed past the competition, you'll need a power-up.
Get ready to stop that rocket and score some stratospheric studs.
But you'll have to hit the button at just the right time to get the biggest prize.
Final round. It's do or die.
And we still can't say for sure who'll win, as there's very little to separate the leading players. Guess what, folks? It's escalation time again.
And that means even harsher penalties on these spaces, and even more studs for each of the mini games.
So how else are we making things even more exciting this time, Ted?
Let's have a peek.
Let's see what the final minigame we're playing today is. The final minigame choice is locked in.
This is it, folks.
It's 10-pin rolling, the high-stakes, high-altitude game of bowling.
You've got one chance to roll through the skies, hitting as many pins as possible.
But will you strike it lucky, or will you split before it's over?
First up, it's player 1.
think they're going the distance.
And they did it! What a run!
Go!
Player 2 is next to go. So, Ted, what are your thoughts?
I think my cats are conspiring. Oh my! And that is a super early exit from the race.
I guess they had somewhere better to be, Ted.
Well, it certainly won't be the first place podium, that's for sure.
Not far to go. Not far at all.
And just like that, they crossed the finish line.
Go!
Last one along the track is player 4.
Well, Paige, at this point, I can't say for sure how this round is going to shake out.
Well, that's not great, Ted, because it's basically over now.
Well, excuse me for not being psychic or good at my job.
They're almost at the finish line.
Smash! What a score!
It's a... Oh, that was our last sky-high roller. But which one of our players is rolling in the points?
And the winner is player 4.
And that is their second win in a row. I'd say that makes them the one to watch, people. And by watch, I mean gang up on and take down next time. This is their final turn, and it could make all the difference.
There's a lot of tasty-looking numbers on their roller now.
They won't get out of the park down there, but well, there's always time for more rides.
So, you want to spice up your day out with a little mischief, do you? Oh, a real job, huh? Good.
Ouch! Losing your only golden brick! Imagine that, Ted.
No, thank you. I don't want to have nightmares. That golden brick must seem extra shiny as it's given them the lead.
With a move like that in the final round, they could have this whole thing wrapped up.
Not only wrapped up, but it could even have a lovely bow on the box, too. And maybe a gift tag. Possibly it comes with a nice card as well. I think I may have lost track of this analogy. And here's the next player stepping into their final turn.
Well, one of those might help.
A high roller is a great way to skip over dangerous spaces. Although you can also hop or jump, too.
Oh, they could be raking in the studs soon.
Dropped all their money on their lawn, huh? We've all been there. And another player sets off on their final turn.
Not a whole lot of choices there.
This should make getting the number they want a cinch.
I wonder which person is about to get a headache.
Whoa, they are really trusting their safety to that catapult, huh?
People will do anything for a golden brick, Ted. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. Well, slather me in low-calorie mayonnaise. It's a lucky space.
But how lucky? That's up to our contestant.
I'd cross my fingers for him, but I don't have any.
They are playing a very careful game here.
There's only one option, but will they use it?
Everything is going backwards in Royal Ramparts now. It's like the Dark Ages there.
And that's put them into reverse, too.
This one's all about the timing.
I'm sure those studs will... Oh, well, that's it, folks. That was the last move of the game.
And that means it's almost time to find out who won.
And more importantly, give them a shiny trophy.
Come on, let's head back to the studio.
Oh, my goodness. What an epic clash that was.
It certainly was one for the ages, Ted.
Let's get our players back in here.
So don't leave us hanging, Ted. Tell us how everyone did.
First of all, our fourth place finisher is Player 3. But don't think for a moment that we're saying you didn't put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Although the video evidence would seem to point that way.
And after a momentous game, our third place finisher is Player 4.
You've made it onto the podium. Well, actually, you all have podiums, but you get what I mean.
Now hold on to your hats and any other loose clothing as we reveal the first place winner. And that winner is Player 1!
And that means our runner-up is Player 2.
Come on, bring in that trophy! But congratulations to all our players. Whether you won or not, you made this show what it was.
Yeah, of all the shows we've ever recorded, this is certainly one of them.
It's time to roll the credits, folks.
No, they have to go into the options to see those.
Wait, what? Well, I wanted to see my name on the screen.